How you doing, guys? Another video for you. This is a review of a fanny pack being produced by Combat Art Training. The guy that owns the company is Andrew Smirsic. He's a Tac Response alumnus. He also has his own company where he does training down in Florida, and it is probably the most well thought out fanny pack I have seen for someone that wants to concealed carry. Almost every fanny pack out there that you see is very much kind of trying to retrofit it for our needs. And I found myself in a situation where maybe I don't want to be wearing shorts with a belt. Maybe I'm at the beach, maybe I'm at a pool, and this is a fanny pack that I can throw on that I can still use to defend myself if need be. There's a lot of really neat ideas put into it, a lot of effort, a lot of thought, and from a guy that actually trains people. So coming up, a look at it, go over overview of its features, its pros, one con that I found, and coming right at you. So here's the fanny pack, guys, as it sits. And one of the things I didn't mention in the intro too was the idea of backpacking. If you have a backpack on, and especially with a waist strap of any kind, it's going to get really hard to get to your concealed carry. So an idea of having this as a way to put your concealed carry still on your body in an accessible fashion is an important thing, and something I don't think everyone thinks about. But anyway, so what you have here is a side pocket here. I have a decent sized Surefire flashlight in there. On this side over here, we have another pocket. I have my Leatherman in there. In the front here, there is a zippered pocket, which is big enough to fit a full-size cat style tourniquet. This is a Recon Gen 3. And also I have in here chest seal, a TK4 tourniquet, an Izzy, and a thing of combat gauze. So it's a pretty large area for first aid, and that's kind of the way I envision this pocket. Keeps it relatively out of the weather and water if it rains. On the top here, there's another pocket. I have my cell phone and my wallet in here, and this is a pretty large dump area that's in the top here. On the sides here, a really neat thing that he did was he did some very stiff scuba webbing. The idea of this being that if you had to do a one-handed malfunction clearing, you could do this like you were doing it off your EDC belt, using the rear sight on the gun, which I think is a really great idea. And it lends a lot of stability to it being around your waist as well. And this is where the magic sauce is, because honestly, all of this I've seen a million times. This is what's different. In the back here, there are 3 pockets. I have 3 mags in those pockets. You could also put the flashlight here if you want to put another item here. You could also put a tourniquet in one of these as well, right? And then on the side here, he has Velcro. And what this does is this allows you to pull this lid back to reveal an area in here where you can have your EDC. Now, he also sells a Velcro adjustable holster for with all the other products that he has on his website. I originally was using an SOE, which wound up being a little too tall for the space. His fit perfectly. And what I have here is an old Berkut. I have the soft loops around the Velcro, as you can see right there. Okay. And then you have a Glock 19. Now this is just a blue gun, but a Glock 19 fits in there about perfectly. My guess is you could also fit a Glock 17 as well. And the neat part is that you can kind of inconspicuously slide your hand between these 2 spots here, because this is like some kind of an elastic. It's a stiffer elastic, so it keeps its shape. And this too also keeps its shape across the top. So you have a space that's kind of concealed, and you can actually kind of inconspicuously get your hand fully on the grip of your firearm. As you can see, I've got kind of large meat paws, and I can easily get my hand in there on my gun. So again, it's nothing that I've seen before. Every fanny pack that I've seen before this was some kind of jury-rigged or redesign of an existing design. Galco also has one that's kind of neat, but I don't think it has the ability to really carry much in the way of like medical or EDC items. So this thing just about can carry all my EDC items that I have on my person every day, but in an inconspicuous way so that I'm not showing everything to the world. And I got it in gray on purpose. It just kind of blends in. I mean, I've been doing a lot of hiking with the scouts, and I see so many other dads and or moms that have fanny packs on. This thing kind of disappears into the crowd. No one's going to look at you and say, oh my god, that guy has a gun. But it also comes in a bunch of cool guy colors. He has it, I think, in woodland, multicam black, and also in alpine. So they're out there. He has those options if you want them. The multicam black is pretty sexy, but again, I wanted to go for inconspicuous. So I need to get some, time on this actually at the range, and some dry practicing as well, trying to get it down. But from what I can tell from initial thoughts, that I think that this is just, he hit it out of the park with this. It's not like anything I've seen yet. And I think it's just a lot of thought and a lot of time put into it from a guy that actually trains, and that I think is an important thing. So again, Combat Art Training, I will put a link to his website in the description below. At least try to. I'm kind of a noob with that stuff. And that's about it, guys. So if you like this video, give me a like. If you think it earned it, give me a subscription, give me comments. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. I'm sure that Andrew would like to hear your thoughts too. I'm sure he'll be looking at the comments below. And that's about it, guys. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, and we'll talk to you next time.